Nepal is a developing country in Southeast Asia. More than 75% of its land is made of the Himalayan mountain range. But despite the breathtaking views, it is considered one of the 10 poorest countries in the world. Almost half of the population lives under the poverty line. 12% of Nepal's population lives in the cities, with the majority of its inhabitants living in remote villages, mostly in mountainous areas. In nearly all these villages, there is no medical treatment available or even the awareness of any health care. Parma Bahadur Tamang and Kanchi Tamang, both are elderly, living in the village of Mane Kharka in the northeastern Himalayas. They suffer from cataracts in their eyes and are almost blind as a result of many years of neglect and the lack of medical treatment. Now, with the assistance of Mashav, Israel's Agency for International Development Cooperation in Israel's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, together with the Israeli NGO Eye from Zion, an eye camp was established in the village of Mane Kharka.
We arrived to an amazing place in the mountain of Nepal.
The Israeli doctors have enabled them to see again the beauty of the surrounding Himalayan mountains. Mashav was established in 1958 as envisaged by the fathers of the state. It is the body responsible for transferring Israel's experience and accumulated knowledge and expertise to other countries, competing with similar development challenges. Mashav began its activities in Nepal 51 years ago with the establishment of diplomatic relations between Israel and Nepal. More than 1,500 Nepalese professionals have participated in Mashav training programs both in Israel and in Nepal. In April 2011, a medical mission jointly organized by Mashav and Eye from Zion arrives in Nepal.
ברוכים הבאים. אני מאוד מקווה שתהנו מתקופתכם כאן בנפאל ושזה ישאיר אצלכם זיכרונות שלא תשכחו לכל החיים. זיכרונות טובים, כן.
תודה רבה.
Immediately after landing at the airport in the capital Kathmandu, the Israeli delegation travels to a hospital in the village of Dhulikhel, above the Kathmandu Valley. The Israeli team included 7 members. Amongst them, Professor Ehud Asiya, a senior eye surgeon, his wife Dr. Ayala, pediatrician, and Nati Marcus, the founder of Eye from Zion, one of the organizers of the mission. During their stay in Dhulikhel Hospital, the Israeli doctors lead a training session for local hospital directors and ophthalmology professionals, during which they introduced a specially designed mobile operating room to conduct cataracts and oculoplastic surgery, an invention developed in Israel by Nati Marcus. Ophthalmologists arrive from all over Nepal for a special symposium.
I would like to take appreciate the Israeli cooperation in our development in Nepal. Since the establishment of the diplomatic side, Nepal has always supported Israel internationally. Nepal will continue to do so in future as well.
After a few days, the team is ready for the impossible mission, performing eye surgery in a remote, secluded location inside the Himalayas. It's 8:30 in the morning. 4 Israeli jeeps, loaded with medical equipment, start their trip north toward the picturesque village of Mane Kharka, situated 2,000 meters above sea level in the Himalayan mountains. At this destination, the objective is to change the lives of a few dozen Nepalese forever. The mission team includes the Israeli doctors and optometrists from Dhulikhel Hospital, DCM Adam Levine, and a news crew from Israel's Channel 10.
The doctors here have come all the way from Israel, all the way up to here, and made the effort to come to help them. I think it's an important message.
This remote area of the Himalayas only few outside travelers ever reach, and the inhabitants of Mane Kharka have been waiting for months for the Israeli medical team's arrival.
आँखा रोगीका साथीहरू तपाईहरूको अपरेसन सफल सुनिन्न मेरो क्रमअन्तर हुनेछ कोही पनि हतार नगरिदिनु होला र आज नसकेकोहरू भोलि पुरै गरिन्छ.
Brahm Bahadur Tamang and Kanchi Tamang got up early and walked for an hour to be amongst the first patients. Their eyes are severely damaged by the Nepalese sun. Getting back their eyesight will tremendously improve the quality of their lives. Brahm Bahadur's granddaughter joins. She assists her grandfather and thanks the Israeli crew.
All this mobile operating room is in 20 minutes. You can open it, and as you can see, it's working inside a class of school. Big success.
The surgery room is actually a sterile bubble with a small opening for the surgeon's head and hands. This arrangement saves the need to perform a long sterilization process for the patient's whole body and facilitates the performance of complicated surgeries under difficult conditions.
What made possible to perform the surgery here is this MOR, mobile operating room, which was made in Israel, and this is quite a very nice and novel idea. It actually creates a bubble. It has a nylon cover with 2 layers, and everything inside is sterile and it is isolated completely from what's going on the outside. What we have inside this room is exactly the same machinery and the same instrument that we can see in any operating theater in the world. So one can perform state-of-the-art surgery in any place in the world, even in the most isolated place, such as this place. Good luck.
Performing as a moving assembly line, each surgery lasts about 15 to 20 minutes.
Time is very important factor in this, because if we bring the doctor for a few days to the mountains, they have to make as much as possible surgeries. In this surgery room, everyone works with protocol, everyone knows exactly what he's doing in any moment. She's finished the surgery, and we enter the next one to prepare him.
Tu doctor siapa? Siapa tim ki? Kopa tim ki? Kaju meja mamba.
The bandages are taken off at the end of the treatment. Although the eye might still hurt, the goal is achieved. In a few days, the patient's vision will improve and they will see again the beauty of Nepal. And in a country like Nepal, there is no doubt but to see it in 20 by 20. The Israeli doctors managed to perform more than 40 surgeries during their stay in Nepal.
This project was possible because of the work of an Israeli NGO called Eye for Zion, with the generous help of the Mashav with the help of the medical companies in Israel who gave their equipment, and of course, most important, with the doctors who came from Israel and gave their time and their expertise to make this project possible.
On Sunday, Professor Ehud will return to his eye surgery ward, and Dr. Ayala will return to a pediatric clinic in Israel. Thus, by making a humanitarian mission in the heart of a remote area in the Himalayas, Mashav continues to spread and share Israel's skills and techniques, passing on countless messages of progress and hope for a better, brighter future.